Prime Minister Narendra Modi has achieved a historic milestone, becoming India's longest-serving elected Prime Minister. As of June 10, 2026, PM Modi has completed 4,399 consecutive days in office since first taking oath on May 26, 2014. This surpasses the previous record of 4,398 days held by India's first Prime Minister, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. This landmark comes after 3 consecutive electoral victories in 2014, 2019 and 2024, making Prime Minister Modi the only leader besides Nehru to secure 3 straight mandates as Prime Minister. We're being joined by Ms. Rajalakshmi Joshi, political analyst on the broadcast. Ma'am, thank you for your time speaking to us on Milestones. What exactly, according to you, are the milestones of the Modi era?
There are very significant milestones. And very firstly, I think the biggest milestone is of the mindset that PM Modi has aspired to change. He has always emphasized that we should all come out of this colonial slavery mindset. So that is, I think, the first thing that the problem got rid of. And this his initiative to become an Atmanirbhar Bharat and Viksit Bharat. So his goal, everything that he has been doing it for with an aim of Viksit Bharat 2047. So it's not about this one term, it's not about 5 years. So that initiative, that aim is something that I think is very significant. Now, apart from that, now there are a lot of statistics, if you could say. Like, for example, now in all these years, we have never thought of being able to have digital payments. If you remember that even in the assembly, in the parliament, there was this discussion where Mr. P. Chidambaram, he had said that it is unimaginable for a country like India to have digital payments. But today, if you look at it, from 2014, where it was a very limited digital payments, now today, if you look at it, it's like phenomenal that every individual, even the smallest of hawkers, are able to use digital payment. I think that is phenomenal. If you look at airports, the kind of air connectivity to every city in the country, even in the past, every state, if you look at it, it's phenomenal again. So before 2014, you had 74 airports, and now today you have 160 airports. So it's like almost double within the last 12 years. So just compare 65 years with another 12 years. So that is the kind of comparison. If you look at expressways, again, initially in 2014 when he took over, it was 1,000 kilometers. Now today you have more than
Okay, all right. I think we're losing connection with Ms. Rajalakshmi Joshi, but ma'am, I'd like to thank you. We, of course, heard how you were talking about digital payments and how that's had a direct impact on India at large. In fact, take a look at some of the milestones of PM Modi. What has the Modi Sarkar promised? What has it delivered? Let's give you more on that. Let's put out 10 points that are going to give you an understanding on what's happened, what's not, and what are the big victories of the Modi era. And number 1 on your screens, the Naxal Mukt Bharat, Maoist-infected regions reduced from 183 in 2013 down to 2 in 2026. Remember, they had given out a statement. They had said that March 2026 is the timeline that we're keeping in order to make India Naxal Mukt. Okay. The second one is Ram Mandir, of course, centuries-old Ayodhya dispute resolved, temple consecration that took place in 2024, where, of course, you can see the visual over there of the Prime Minister doing Aarti right in front of the Ram Lalla. Milestone number 3, abrogation of Article 370, special status of Jammu and Kashmir removed, and full integration with India had been restored. So again, milestone number 3 and a very pertinent one for India. Let's put out some more details on our screens. Milestone number 4, and this is one that we cannot forget because this was a big victory. It was a big day for India. Chandrayaan-3 landing on the moon. India becomes the first country to land near the moon's southern pole in 2023. This was a big deal because we remember what happened with Chandrayaan-2, but hopes were not given up, and Chandrayaan-3 like we all know, as scripted in history, is a big development that took place. Milestone 5, Jan Dhan accounts, 50 crore plus bank accounts opened to bring the unbanked into the financial system. A very big move that the Modi government had put together, had Jan Dhan accounts, making sure that those who did not have banks were finally able to make their bank accounts, and essentially ensuring that they have a future that's reliable, where they can take care of themselves. Milestone number 6, the digital transactions and UPI. India emerges as global leader in real-time digital payments. We all have UPI, so we know how important it is, and this is again a very big milestone which affects our lives on a day-to-day basis. Milestone number 7, 33% reservation for women in parliament. Nari Shakti Vandan Act passed to reserve 1/3 seats for women. Again, a very big milestone, making sure that there's women representation in the parliament, in governance, and that again has scripted history. Milestone number 8, GST, the one nation, one tax system implemented to unify India's indirect tax structure. It's been a big move, it's had a big impact, and then again, it's a big milestone. Milestone number 9, 50% threshold in non-fossil fuel power. India crosses 50% installed electricity capacity in non-fossil sources. Again, a big milestone there of the Modi era that has been put together, that has been implemented. And finally, milestone number 10, cleaning NPAs in bank. Bad loans addressed through IBC, bank recapitalization and strict recovery mechanisms were established, and that again becomes another milestone of the Modi era. So those are of course the developments that have taken place in the past 3 consecutive terms. That I'd like to thank you for joining us on the broadcast, sharing your perspectives with us on News